hands. Happy Wednesday. So for week 9, we will be doing a writing workshop, going to the Renegade Art Fest fair thing, and talking about week 9 and what is the meat and potatoes of it, and painting. So enjoy, and let's just get right into it. Hey, that poetry workshop by the Poetry Foundation was awesome. It was also free, and I got to do it from the comfort of my home, which is always a plus. But I'm gonna put a snippet of one of the writers and her poem. Thought it was rather beautiful, and I'll have her website linked down below as well.
And some of them are mirror poems, which means they respond to each other's questions or wonderings. The first one is Illusions. I look at the chicken pecking the yard. Know that if I wanted to, I could break her neck in seconds. I think of my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and all the women before me who had to break something inside of them so others wouldn't. Once I sat in front of a gray wall, let our gazes lock. A wolf whose name I won't share because there's always a hunter. I could tell you what I saw in those eyes made me afraid, but I'd be lying. Sometimes all it takes is one soul-crushing look to realize how wrong we've been, that a story is just a story.
That, wonderful. What are we doing? We're doing this one. Super excited. It's week 9, recovering a sense of compassion. And at this point, it's all about we're in it to win it and not running away. Because it's getting real now. You know, we've gotten through some blocks, but now more are appearing. And there's a difference between being blocked and lazy. And a lot of us like to say, hey, like, I'm just lazy, I don't want to do this. But it's way deeper than that. It's more like, what don't you want to uncover under that stone, right? And do not call the inability to start laziness, call it fear. That's what's under that stone, is fear. And it's the fear of the unknown, of succeeding or failing. Because what happens if you do succeed? Where do you go next? What is expected from you? And at the same time, that's very exhilarating, but it can be pretty frightening, like, for sure. Immediately when deciding to go on the journey of betting on yourself, I know I did it. It's like, I think I need to be one of the greatest artists ever. I need to produce this and do that. And the need to be a great artist will block you, because imagine, like, when you're building a puzzle. Does the puzzle already come built and look like a freaking masterpiece? No. It takes time. You go piece by piece, and everybody puts their puzzle together differently. Some people start with the edges and the corners. Some start in the center. It's all piece by piece, slowly, you know? And, like, sometimes you can get really discouraged, and that's because you can't find that piece that you want to go to next with that right direction. And that's where, like, you take a step back from the puzzle, and you might find a different piece that goes a different route. So realizing that you're not fully in control, and that's okay. Let it flow, let it vibe, let it flow like this water. Let it flow, let it flow. Discipline is necessary. But besides discipline, what's more important while doing this is enthusiasm, being excited about what the project you're doing, being excited about who you're connecting with. And it says in the book on page 153, over any extended period of time, being an artist requires enthusiasm more than discipline. Enthusiasm is not an emotional state, it's a spiritual commitment, a loving surrender to our creative process, a loving recognition of all the creativity around us. It's the way you step into your faith. You're just gonna lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it. And that's super scary. So scary. But like, even just the discipline of showing up every day, you don't want to make it a chore. Because then you're going to resent what you love in the first place. And then that's just hooey-fooey. And we don't want no hooey-fooey, you know? We want to like, wake up and be like, man, like I'm so hyped for this. And if you're feeling a little icky while like doing something that should be very exciting, reevaluate how you can make it less of like a struggle for yourself, because it should be fun. It should be fun, and that energy that you're pouring into it should speak with fluidity and excitement and electricity as well. Art evokes the mystery without which the world would not exist. Art creates such a flavorful twist. It adds such a nice pizzazz flavor. Yes, Giuseppe is here today. And the journey of art is the real gift, you know? It's like, yeah, the product is also wonderful, but to understand really the depth of it and the beauty of it is to go through the sweat and the tears and the boogie and the jive and all the layers. Imagine like a layered cake, you know, with different flavors, different colors. It takes time. It takes time to create such a beautiful masterpiece. Now we're gonna get into creative U-turns. And a creative U-turn is where, let's say you meet somebody and you show them your screenplay or like your work, and they're like, yeah, love this. Just send me this and do this, and then we can connect and this can potentially happen. Instead of following through with it, you back up and you wheel your booty out of there. And who's holding themselves back at that end of the day? You are. Because you're fearful. Hecky nah, dude. Hecky nah. Because at the end of the day, if you don't step into your fear and actually do what you've been wanting for so long, it's just gonna be a fragment of your imagination. You're like, damn, I could have done this, and then hold resentment against yourself. Because all you have is right now. And then the potential of what could be could lead to you actually following through with it. If not, it's just gonna be a past memory, a past dream. Where dreams go to die. And I'm not here for that. And nor should you. Nor should you. There are so many examples of self-sabotage. One on here says, a painter's invited into a group show, his first, but he picks a fight with the gallery owner. There's various ways to self-sabotage yourself without you even realizing you're doing it in the moment. And you can't allow those monsters and those shadows to hold you back, because that's what they're there to do. They're there to hold you from your deepest desires. And like following through and going through those things, who knows who you will end up inspiring, and besides yourself, because you can also inspire yourself. You don't know the potential of what could be if you don't allow what is already to be. And that's freaking crazy. With the journey of anything, do you expect yourself to be perfect on day one? And if you say yes, you're wrong. And the secret to really anything, but to the artistic journey is to not become bitter. Don't become bitter because someone doesn't see the vision you have, because someone else will. And that's with like, even like food. You know, a chef might create a beautiful dish, but the person trying it might not enjoy that palette, might not enjoy that texture. But the next person over gets visions from it, like in Ratatouille. Your secret is to just keep on freaking going. Because at the end of the day, there's no right answer to art. It's your expression. It's the vulnerability of it. That's the beauty of it. And also the strength and admiration that will come within from yourself and then to others while you keep going speaks volumes. If you do feel as if you don't know where to start or where to begin, use what you already know, who you already know. If you know somebody that's worked with an agent or has worked in the creative scene, ask them, hey, how did you attempt this? How did you do this? God bless wherever they're going. That makes me sad. If someone has dealt with rejection or a pretty rough review of some sort, ask them, how did they deal with that criticism? How did they overcome that? You're not the first person to be doing this, and you won't be the last. So lean on one another. Lean with it. Rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it. I'm sick of myself. If you are feeling blocked on some sort of venture that you want to take, creative route, go through your bugaboo list. 1, list your resentments on why you're not doing it. 2, list your fears as to what makes you so fearful on starting this journey. 3, ask if there's more to it. Ask if it's layered. Is there more than just fear and resentment going on that's withholding you from starting this journey? 4, what do I gain by not doing it? And what do I gain by doing it? Create a pros and cons list. And then 5, if you're really stubborn like me, make a deal with yourself. If I do this, then maybe I'll reward myself with this. And I'm pretty sure at the end of your bugaboo list, you're gonna be like, dang, why am I not starting it? And then you'll do it. You know, do some shadow work. Figure it out and make it happen. Be whole and all things will come to you. I had a pretty rough day yesterday, okay? And I was not feeling whole whatsoever. I knew that feeling was fleeting and it would pass. I'm having a beautiful day today. And that's the wonders of as above, so below. Realize that with everything in your being right now and in this moment, you can create what you desire. And I know this to be true. I'm heading over to the Art Fest and we're gonna have so much fun today. I hope you picked up a few things from week 9 and I think it's a wonderful chapter. So let's keep it going and do our best and have fun. Have fun. Stop rushing. Hey. Hey. Yes, brothers. Yes.
The sun is out now.
No.
Please.
God is good.
I love contact.
This is amazing. This is my friend.
Fred is here. We
Friend.
made it.
We did. We had a wonderful time.
Here I am. About to turn the vinyl on. Love Gary Wright. Dreaming, guys. I'm dreaming. But this little paper cover blanket thingy does not work for my paint getting everywhere. It got all over the floor still. So, yeah, don't even know I have one. But the background and the color and the theme that I want is, why am I so bad at voiceovers? I just have to put that out there. I'm so bad at them. I want blue, light blue and dark blue. Also, I know I need another easel. This one isn't sturdy. I actually would like one with wood. So that's a goal of mine with time. And I cut up a sponge to lay down the different shades of blue. And I soaked up a lot of water and was just like dabbling it all over because I want it to look messy in the background. I want it to look chaotic. And it actually dried prettier than what it looked like when it was wet. So I'm very happy with the result of it. And yeah, that's about it. We're just vibing and painting. I got blue pretty much everywhere. And that's where you see me run out of the frame for a second. I'm trying to clean it up, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Blue. Friends. Week 9. How much fun. The workshop for poetry was fantastic. The Renegade Craft Fair was so inspiring and definitely showed me what steps I need to take next for the goals I have for myself, which is very exciting. I was asking for clarity from God, and He gave me the clarity. I hope you enjoyed this week's discussion and just bopping around for week 9 with me. We'll do week 10 next Wednesday. It's always a pleasure. I've just been having such a blast doing all of this. I'm actually going to go paint right now, which you'll see next week. And just some FYI, the background dried exactly how I wanted it to. So I'm feeling pretty hyped. Bye. See you later.